Hey y'all, Bubba here at Wicked Oak Barbecue in Tampa, Florida. As most of you know, we love helping out and giving back to the community. We do a lot with a bunch of different foundations. But one we worked really close with the last couple years is our buddy Erik Young over at the VooDoo Chef Foundation. You know, at first when we first met Erik, I was like, oh, I don't know about this guy. I thought it was all about the Jack Daniels and stuff, but man, this guy does a lot for the community and plays a huge role in the up and coming chefs all throughout the Tampa Bay area. This guy loves what he does and you can see it in his work. Be sure to come check us out over in Seminole Heights at our brick and mortar, or if you're at one of the games or events down at Emily Arena, we are inside Emily Arena now. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or our TikTok.
Hey y'all, Dave from Greater Monkeys here, using some of my VooDoo Red here on some pork butts we got from Prairie Fresh. So I just want to show that, we do like to use the product that we have. This is going to go to a really nice client we have later on this week. And you can see this puts out a really nice color. So if you don't have yourself any VooDoo Red, check it out.
What is going on, Voodies? Great night planned tonight. Our buddy Chris Kowalik checking in. What is that? A little lotion. Chris Kowalik checking in. Former Outbacker. Made his way through the ranks. Now he's working with Chicho out at Cali. And I got to tell you, tonight's episode is called We Gotta Believe. Because we gotta believe. We gotta believe in our future. And giving back is something that VooDoo Chef Foundation does more than anyone. And Chris Kowalik has been part of that journey, man, for longer than most. And I can't wait to get him in here to talk about all the things he's doing now, but even more so, flash back to days of old when he and I were stomping around those kitchens, me as an educator, him as an outbacker, just making a difference in people's lives, believing that they're going to do something amazing. And I can't wait to get him in the room. Don't forget, we got twisted. And if you hadn't heard about VooDoo Underground, you're going to hear about it tonight.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is going on, Nick Nack, Patty Whack? How you been, man?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I don't know, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in at least 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been right around there. I mean, maybe 3.
Dude, we have so much to talk about. We had such a great weekend. We had such a great, almost 2 weeks with VooDoo Underground. And we took a week off just so we could take care of that and just showcase student success. And we finished it on the weekend. And, man, what a wrap-up. Well, tell everybody what we did, man, because I got to find out what's going on, what people are drinking,
I got you. I mean, it was a crazy event. I mean, we had 8 high schools come out to Irwin, and they were competing for Best Burger 2 different days. We got Tuesday and Wednesday of last week. Just having a lot of fun. And then got to wrap it up on Sunday over at the Epicurean. It was,
one of my favorite places. Not a bad way, because after everybody was gone, we sat outside. We drank a little Gentleman Jack. This bottle, courtesy of my good friend David Linda Thomas, Thank you so much. You guys are way too kind. We're cracking into this in just a minute. But we were drinking Gentleman Jack. We were drinking Bland's. Spider and I were smoking cigars. You didn't have a cigar. And it was just a great way to end everything we did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm losing this battle here. I don't know if I got that echo. You hearing that echo? It's fucking killing me, Smalls. It's all good. You don't hear it? Well, then we're rockstar then. What is going on, Mr. Sean Fleener checking in? Of course, Jennifer Ross is checking in all the way from LOL, Land O'Lakes. And Jesus, I can't. It's a joke. It was a practical joke. It's a late April Fool's gag. It won't open. So
you really weren't that thirsty, right?
Dude, there's always a bottle on the desk, so we're good to go. We're like Taco Bell, man. Good to go. And Sean, what you drinking tonight? All right, so Mark from 512 checking in. Of course, just amazing friend of the program here. We're going to jump right in, Chef. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to have to we just did this like 10 minutes earlier, and I already am having to punt and do it again. So we're going to turn this on gallery view so I could just fan through them. And I think that's the best way. Really? They're backwards? No rhyme or reason to the pictures? That's not good. I had them all set up in order. I know nobody believes that. I kind of don't even believe it myself. So we're going to go gallery here. We'll just go through. We'll just talk about these pictures as they pop up. Just such a great day. I can't tell you how amazing the student performance was. All right, this is the most horrible fucking production ever. Do you have my screen or no?
I see your face.
I see dead people. Right? Try one more time. There we go. Now we should see some photos, right?
Negative.
Still negative. Oh, Jesus. It's because I'm on the wrong computer. What kind of crock-a-mock is that? That's really just sad there, Google Chrome. I know, Sean Fleemer. I was bummed. I went to get some tequila the other night. At the little store near me didn't have 512. It's because you didn't go to Lucan's, man. You got to go to Lucan's. Was so bummed out. No way it was going anywhere near Ray J with Tay in town. Mark, you're very welcome for, we're just excited you came out and hung out with us on Sunday. It's not often that we get to hang out with you and just have a blast. So we're excited that you came.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh,
luck there, huh?
Snap! No, you just it's like that. It's like that show. Saturday Night Live. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna get there, Patrick. I may or may not have emailed you a PowerPoint.
Heard. Let me open my email.
Because that's what I'm looking for right now is the PowerPoint. But mine's in Keynote, so that's probably going to give me grief too.
That's all right. I'm on my Mac tonight, so I'm good.
Well, I'm opening Keynote to seeing if it's shit. This is. We thought it would be funny. Yeah, not on my Keynote. Look at that. Gotta love it. But I am resourceful. Not really. So I'll just tell you about 512. Tim Kowalik checking in. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss. You know what? That's a true statement there, Mr. Tim Kowalik. Mr. Tim Kowalik, since you're here, and Big Eddie C has not checked in yet, you know, I like to do this little thing. Patrick's just going to be like, dude, seriously? All right, a little this or that with Mr. Tim Kowalik playing the role of Big Eddie C. Ed Carmack. Tim Kowalik, I don't know, bourbon or tequila? And Mark, you can play too. I'd love to hear everybody in the chat room. Bourbon or tequila? Which one are you drinking? We got Nathan checking in. Happy Tuesday. I see Dane checking into the room here in the back in a little green room action. So this or that, guys. Tonight we're playing a little bourbon or tequila. You guys know me. I like to mix them both. We call them a snake bite. Tonight I'm going straight Jack. If you're taking notes, you're right. That is the second pour. I haven't even had a sip yet. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Nathan checking in with a little tequila. Any luck on that PowerPoint, Patrick?
I got nothing from you.
That's all right. Corey Tucker checking in. Bearded Q is coming on live tonight. He'll be on in just a couple moments. Do not go far away. As will a couple of the chefs from the that was me talking with Bearded in the green room. Right. Currently drinking bourbon, but my lovely wife chimes in with tequila. And you are correct. We will take both. Both answers are acceptable, and both answers are absolutely amazing. So VooDoo Showdown, VooDoo Underground, real quick for those of you guys who don't know, this is an event where we put high school teams head to head in a cook-off competition where they are competing for a chance to win full tuition scholarship to go to culinary school. So it's pretty badass. And the work that these guys put in to create these VooDoo-inspired burgers, because that is the only requirement. Create a VooDoo-inspired burger. And, you know, they did some amazing things. And we're going to try one more time to share this. You mother bitch. We're kind of upload a file. Look at that. We might be in luck as you filthy animals. Oh, fuck off. Now it's telling me it's got to be smaller than 50 megabytes. I wish I had a tequila right now to go with my Jack. Oh!
Not my pictures, but I'm just scrolling through.
Oh, we are on Facebook. Even better. All right, hold tight. We got Bearded Monkey in the green room taking notes. I saw paper out. He's taking notes, so don't leak too much oil. All right, let's go through these. So, of course, you got our logo there for VooDoo Underground. This would be the kitchen. There's Spidey checking in. All right, so, you know, the judges were there, and then Bearded's pointing at himself there. And, you know, so we do have to have a team of judges to judge this event. You know, I'm not getting anywhere near it. Don Hill checking in. Thanks for checking in, Don. All the judges, they represent pitmasters, chefs, culinarians, educators, students, community members, and past competitors. So they come in and they have a scoring rubric, and they do a great job. You know, it's always difficult to score somebody when you know that there's going to be someone who doesn't win. And you know, it's cliche, nobody's a loser, but there are no losers. Everybody there did a phenomenal job. I think we're looking at Hillsborough High School here. And so as you see, we got film crew all over this place. We were in their faces filming everything from start to finish.
Yep.
And there were other people standing in the room watching. The only people that weren't watching were the judges, because the judges were scoring the burger. They were not scoring any of the pathway to get to that end result, only the burger in front of them. So here you got our man Gabe from Hillsboro there. He was doing some assembly, and we've got everybody just full on building burgers. I think that's the Chamberlain burger, actually.
I believe so. Yeah, these are
the double stack animal style. They played off of the In-N-Out burger and created an animal style burger. Great burger.
All right, so hold on one second. I'm gonna go to another one.
There's some big hamburger head.
Got a little video to play.
Our computer wouldn't support the PowerPoints, so we are definitely pulling right off Facebook.
Yes, I am.
We don't need to watch the video of some fat guy talking.
Let's go up here.
There's the teams from Armwood, and that is actually, there I am dancing with Anthony from Winter Springs. We're just doing a nice night. You can't hear the music, but it's there.
Yeah.
Anthony is the runner-up for the high school recipe challenge, and actually already won $5,000 from us. Milo's a pineapple freak. Whose burger had grilled pineapple? That was the Winter Springs burger, and it was a chicken patty with zing. We got people clapping in the green room. I'm sure Twisted's going to talk all about it. Topped with pepper jack. It had a pineapple slaw and that grilled pineapple. There's the Armwood burger. It was great watching both people torch their burgers, melting the cheese. This was a cheese patty with candied bacon, avocado tomato salad, and attitude. As you can tell, this one was definitely served with attitude. Look at my girl D right there. They called this the Sunny D burger. She is D, he is Sunny, hence the name. How creative. But the beauty of that burger is they made their bread. They made their own bread and brought it with them. There's our guys from Winter Spring. I got to tell you, that burger, fuck. It was like eating Twisted's chicken wings with zing on it. I mean, it tasted just like it, and it was phenomenal. Twisted, you might have to add some pineapple to your way he's shaking his head no. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. We got everybody here. Let's bring Dane in with us. There's a great picture right there. There's the finalists, and you're gonna have to either search the internet or wait for the video series to come out, whatever the hell it's called, streaming or whatever. We're gonna bring that out. You're gonna see it on RHS TV. You're gonna see it on the YouTube channel. But we'll just tell you, you see right there who made it to the finals. There they are, Winter Springs and Armwood, side by side. Those are the final two presentations. Let's bring Dane in. You guys all know Dane. He is the president of the Patrick Arts Fan Club. Dane, what is going on, my friend? Oh, you're muted. Let's take you off mute. I got you. So, you might have to do it, Holmes. Hit your space bar. So Dane is the instructor out at Winter Springs along with Chef Adam. And I got to tell you, they drove over the first day for the preliminary rounds, Winter Springs. Last time I went that way, 3-hour fucking drive. Screw that. They come with all their food, all their student base, and they kill it. They make it to the semifinals, so they go home and come back. They kill it. And if are we allowed to be full disclosure here, Dane?
Sure.
They went down like 18 points from day one to day two. They made a subtle change in their burger. And what am I right, Patrick, about 18 points?
A little higher, but yeah.
20, 21? Tell us the truth.
28.
Went down 28 points?
28 points down.
Beat their competition by 25 points.
Yep.
That's fucking baller right there. That's baller. That'll tell you how phenomenal that burger was. And they made it to the finals. They came back on Sunday, competed in the finals against Armwood at Where the hell were we? The Epicurean Hotel. A lot of different sponsors out there. None of the normals. Thanks to Monster for hooking us up with a lot of that. But you're going to have to watch the streaming to get to that final, unless one of us slips up after that drank too much Jack tonight. Don't know which one of us that might be. Dane, tell us about the competition from your experience, my friend.
Well, coming into it, I told the kids we've never done this before, so we didn't know what to expect. And like you were saying, you come in and you voodooify a burger.
That's it.
And come with your me's and, cook your ass off. But we had a blast.
And they had to do 10 burgers in 20 minutes in the first 2 rounds. And you think, well, that's really not that tough. That's really not too hard. But it's hard, especially when you add the fact that someone else is cooking next to you. You got a whole bunch of people watching you. It's going to a judge. And then there's all kinds of cameras around you that are watching for you. And no matter what, the cameras are there to make you look good.
Yep.
But no matter what, in your mind, you're going, it's going to show every mistake I make. And that's got to be, that's stressful.
Yeah, I think that definitely the kids were thrown for the day one. But then once they settled in, it was just all about the cooking at that point. They were focused on getting the job done.
And both Anthony and Cali were just amazing.
They're rock stars.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And the way you guys got I'll say roped in, not really. You guys wanted to compete.
Oh yeah.
We were going to do a version of this in Orlando, and then we were just, we were talking about this before we came on air. I'm the guy that is like, let's go. Once we say we're going to do it, let's pull the trigger and go. We had arrangements. We had made phone calls prior to spring break. We had venues. I called you. I said, dude, can you help us get teams? You're like, absolutely. A week later, I'm calling you up going, yeah, we jumped the gun, man. The venue said they could do it. Now they can't do it. But if you want to enter Tampa, and you're like, we're all in, Chef.
Yeah.
And you guys were all in, man. You guys were amazing. We're going to do our best not to say who won. So if you're a judge out there watching, we're going to try not to say, because we really want people to go watch the prelims, then the semifinals, and then the finals, because it was intense. I just got to walk around, talk crap, and eat hamburgers, and I was stressing out at points, man. How did you feel as an educator on the side watching your team?
I always get a little nervous, but the kids were calm. I had a lot of fun just meeting the other instructors and talking with the other students from other places and just kind of picking their brains, how they came up with their ideas and meeting them. And all the kids, all the burgers were fantastic. And especially the group from Armwood. Those kids were sweethearts.
Dude, it probably the best part of the whole event. We do the first round, and it's like we announce the winner, and everybody's just like, nobody really knew what to do, right? Everybody's just like, what do we do? It was new to everybody. But after that first round, we went to the second round. You started to see that camaraderie came out. The congratulatory words were shared. People were like talking, going into it, everybody's like pretending to be all hard. But by the time the competition was over, when we took that picture that Patrick showed, the bandanas were all switched up. Everybody was mixed up. It wasn't like Winter Springs was here. And I walked up at one point and I'm talking to your kids and someone from Armwood. And it wasn't clicking in my brain because that wasn't a group that, in all the pictures we're seeing. But it was the beauty of our industry, and to see that transcend down at that level that we're at the high school in this competition, to see that just camaraderie and just rallying around food, it was absolutely amazing. And you're part of that reason. It's obviously transcending through you. So hats off to you too.
Thanks, Chef.
And Big Eddie C checking in. It was a long day at the office educating the youth of America. Big Eddie C, any words on VooDoo Underground?
I enjoyed it from start to finish, man. It was just fun watching everything about the event. You know,
Now we're trying not to announce the winners, Big Eddie C. We're going to try to keep that a secret.
Okay.
So, right until the end, when I'm like I was with Jada. Do you guys know Jada won? She won guys' grocery games, and I'm telling everybody, and she got so mad at me. She was so mad at me. So I won't tell you that she's going to be on Chopped soon. You figure out the rest. We got something else out here, and Dane, we're going to keep you around for our next guest because I'm sure he's going to say a lot of kind words about you. And I know Ralph, the instructor, Armwood, was going to check in. Is he in the chat room by mistake, maybe? But I also know he's part of a different organization that meets on Tuesday nights. If he comes in, we'll check in with him. We're going to clip right now to our good buddy. It is the third Tuesday of the month. It's time for a little bearded twisted Q.
Hi y'all, it's Dave from Bearded Monkeys Twisted Q. I'm up here at Whiskey Bent Barbecue Supply picking up some of my favorite VooDoo Chef seasoning. Get you some zing, you can't beat it.
Guys, all the way from somewhere on the barbecue circuit, our good buddy Dave from Bearded Monkeys Twisted Q. Twisted, what is going on?
Y'all? Nada, man. Hey, is the lighting okay? Because I'm actually sitting out at the lake right now.
Dude, it looks amazing where you are.
Yes,
I want to be there.
Yeah. So
let's go ahead.
Just sitting out here and enjoying it.
So, before we start talking barbecue, you were one of our judges in the preliminary round, and you got to see all 8 teams.
Man,
was it what you expected, Dave?
It was beyond what I expected. Those young chefs blew my mind with some of the creations they had come out with, and the creativity and what they were doing, and the flavor profiles that come out. They were really, really good all across the board.
So you're a barbecue competitor. Ralph said I wasn't going to say you were at your bowling league, Ralph. I just said you had another commitment. But if you're out there Fred Flintstoning, you do you. Twisted, you're out there on the barbecue circuit and you're competing, for high-end reward at the end of the events. You guys are bringing in checks for big dollar amounts. These students were kind of doing the same. They were competing for full tuition scholarship to one of our culinary programs, but more so that education is going to help propel them to the next level of either learning or their career. So the potential dollars are there as well. Can you compare what you're doing out in the barbecue world to what these guys did in the stainless steel jungle?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to go in with a game plan. You have to follow your recipe that you have, and you just have to execute. Whether you're in the stainless steel jungle or out on the concrete, cooking for 6 judges, you still have to execute. I mean, you could have the best of everything, but if you don't execute, it's not going to happen. And
you got 6 judges. They had 8. Is 8 more difficult? And so everybody knows, the burgers came back, and every judge scored the burger on their own. So when you watch this back and you hear the conversations about the burgers, understand those conversations took place after each person individually scored it. So everyone is scoring it on their own based on the criteria they're given and their own versions of that. So it was truly a blind competition, and each judge scored individual, and then they got to share out and talk about the burgers. Can you talk about that, Twisted?
Sure. I mean, sorry about that. The wind blew. All the burgers we tried were really good. They all had everybody had a good game plan with what they wanted to do. And me personally, there wasn't any of the burgers that I wouldn't want to eat again, but there are a couple to me that stuck out a little further than the other. Not saying that the others were bad. They just were just a little better. And I was hurting when I got home You know, I think I ate probably close to 4 full burgers, you know, because I mean, they're like, you got to cut the burger. I'm like, I ain't cutting the burger because all the juice is going to run out. I want the juice to run down, but when I taste it, then I'll cut it in half, you know? So, I mean, I was probably, let's see, I ate the first burger completely because I was like absolutely starving. I had a 2-hour drive to come over that morning, you know? So the first burger, it was like 3 bites and it was gone. So, and it was a good burger. I like an In-N-Out burger, animal style. So, you know, hey, that was right on the deal. And after that, I just was eating probably half a burger, you know, quarter to a half a burger every one until we got to the chicken burger, and I didn't want to give up the other half for somebody else to try. I wanted all of it because it was pretty damn good.
You know, it's funny. I hadn't eaten carbs. I eat carbs on this podcast now. You know, I'm trying to really watch the carbs that I consume, and I've been doing fairly well. And then we had the cake girl, so we ate all the cake. You know, who's turning that down, right? And then we went to the damn burger competition, and we had to, right? We had to taste every single one. And you're exactly right, man. I was so hurting at the end of that day. It was, but you know, I'll take one for the team. I'll do it again tomorrow if we had to.
Yep.
I'm all in like that.
I'm just glad a couple of them didn't put cheese because, man, I was hurting really bad, you know. So, but I took it for the team, and you know, I'm proud to support these kids. I like the VooDoo Chef Foundation and the VooDoo Underground, and I like what happens here. I mean, Erik, you and I have talked about this before. You know, I'm all in on this. I mean, any kid that can get an opportunity to go to school and better themselves, I'm 100% behind that.
You know, and that's all we're trying to do, man. We're trying to just make a difference one student at a time.
Yep.
And, you know, whether it's awarding that full scholarship or having the conversations that day. We had one student just really struggle with their dish. And, you know, I was kind of at an advantage. I had a mic on so the camera folks could hear me. And at one point I was like, look, you guys just got to turn all the cameras away, focus somewhere else. And, you know, I just kind of stepped in and started helping this young lady with the food she was making because she needed it at that moment in time. And if that made that much difference in her day, you know, then we win. And that's what it's about. And that's what it's got to be about. I wish we could give everybody full tuition, and who knows what's to come over the next couple weeks. But you know, everybody's a winner, man. Dane, I hope your students walked away feeling like they won. I hope the Armwood students walked away feeling like they won, because I think we all did.
Absolutely. They had a wonderful time. The whole experience was great.
You know, we got Chris Kowalik on, and he's a former Outbacker, and that's where I met him. And someone that he and I both know told me a long time ago, when one teaches, two learn. And, you know, at that event, there are no students, there are no educators. We're all just in this industry together. And I think we all learned something that day. And that's the beauty of what we do. And that's why I love doing this so much. I mean, it just, from every single educator, every single person, our team, the judges, the students, so many takeaways. Dane, before we switch to full on Twisted, because we got to get the updates from the barbecue circuit, because I know there's a fuck ton going on, and I know he's going to leak oil because he's been sending me videos. Yeah, he's been sending me videos, and he posted them. I saw them.
No, I didn't. You didn't. We haven't posted the one yet, so we're good.
It's coming, buddy, because I haven't. Sure. Big Eddie C, you jumped in late. What's your biggest takeaway you think from VooDoo Underground? Thanks, Cole.
I'm gonna, if I'm gonna take away something, I'm gonna look at it from the kids' end, since mentally I'm a coddler. But now I think for them it's a taste of how it is if you're gonna be out there in the real world in terms of a restaurant where once that first seating starts and the orders are coming in, bang, bang, you've got to be able to have that grace under pressure and keep powering through it. And they all did, it was, I love the room, man. It got a little smoky for the moment there. I felt like the inside of Spicoli's van, but it was cool, So that's what I thought. As I thought the kids got the taste of what a real high pressure restaurant situation is gonna be like when shit's flying off the rails. It's almost gonna be like that scene in The Bear when the fucking ticket thing got messed up and they were just cranking out the online orders and nobody had any idea what to do. It's just to keep powering through and don't stop. Don't lose it. It's kind of like a microcosm of what you got to do every day in teaching. Get up and say to yourself, don't lose it. Because there's almost every day when I feel like wringing someone's neck. They powered through it. They did better than I would have done.
I agree with you 1,000%, man. And every single student there were definitely challenges throughout the day on everyone's part. And everybody persevered and everybody came through. Everybody did. And it's amazing. Patrick, what's your biggest takeaway?
I mean, seeing how much the students really wanted to win. I mean, I saw every single score sheet that came through when I was doing all the tallies. And even like you said, looking at the Winter Springs fact that they went down 28 points and still advanced on to the finals. I mean, between day 1 and day 2, we had another school went up 73 points between those 2 days with some minor changes that they made.
Wow.
I mean, you could tell that they really wanted it. I mean, they wanted to make the improvements. They wanted to get better. They weren't just okay with whatever happened.
Dave, final thoughts? Any takeaways? That's you, Twisted.
Oh, me. I'm bad. My takeaway is
I never call you Dave. So
yes, I was stumped. I thought he said Dane. Dave, Dane, they're all similar, right? Yeah. Anyway, no, I think one of the biggest things I got out of it is watching these guys, what little bit we could, from behind the screen there and even after, and then we got going, is they all have this focus and drive that, it's like, hey, I want to win. I want to do the best I can. And you could see that on every team, even when we were, watching, when you were making the announcement of the winners for the prelims and each round, you could see them that they're like, okay, did I do enough? Did I do this? I think any one of these kids, if they get an opportunity again to do what they did, maybe not under the time pressure, you're going to see some amazing young culinarians come out of this whole deal.
Yeah, I agree. Dane, final takeaways?
For me and I think the kids, it was camaraderie. It was on the second day, in between the heats, the kids were going off and they would sit in that back room there off to the side. And these kids had never met each other 24 hours prior. And they were sitting there talking food, talking about school, and just getting along really well. And it was a joy to see.
Absolutely, 100%. And when you see that, it just kind of warms you up. My favorite part of the day is when everybody gets there and seeing that excitement, that anticipation of what's to come. Having to be the guy to get up there and all they hear is I didn't win. I don't say you didn't win. I say the other team scored higher. But having to be that guy, man, I dread the end of the day. But after it's all said and done and you stand around and you talk to these students and you start to just, little subtle questions give you the idea of what they want to do. But, the one young man that hit me the most was from East Bay High School. He said, I'm going to join the military after I graduate. And I tell everybody, if you're joining the military, thank you for that. But if you're doing it for the GI Bill, come see me. If culinary is what you want to do, we can help you get there. Because I've seen a lot of students join the military simply for, the money to go to school. And he looked at me and he said, I appreciate you, but I'm joining the military for the love of my country. And that gentleman hit the hardest. And I wish I could share his name with you, but I will, and we will definitely talk about him for weeks to come because he is definitely rock star. Dane, you killed it, brother. Absolutely, you should be very proud, as should your students. And if you're sitting there in the green room, don't go away. We're definitely going to get you. We're going to talk to Twisted here in a second. But what we want everybody to do is get ready for VooDoo Underground because it's coming to RHS TV and the VooDoo Chef YouTube channel rather quickly. The language of food is universal. Everyone needs to eat. And who doesn't love to eat out? The food service hospitality industry is one of the largest industries in the world, employing over 12 million people in the United States alone, with an anticipated 1 million more employees needed over the next 10 years. My name's Erik Young. They call me the VooDoo Chef, and for the past 25 years, I've been educating students, preparing them to be the next generation of chefs, cooks, and entrepreneurs. Through my foundation, we've been recognizing student success for a long time. Tonight, we put it all on the line for a full tuition scholarship in this head-to-head competition that we call VooDoo Underground.
No, I'm not going to be dancing at the talent show.
Read. I read recipe books.
Does a little lad play football?
I don't do pom-poms.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook. I cook. This is my Friday Night Lights.
This is VooDoo Underground.
Guys, it's coming real soon. And, while we were in that little video, I don't know if you hear the background noise there. You can hear the ball hitting the alley. You can hear the pins falling. Ralph checked in, bowling shirt and all. He must be bowling right now, but we'll come back to RJ here in a minute. Hey, Dane, we're gonna talk barbecue and Outback for a minute. You gonna make it back for trivia?
I'll try to. Yes, chef.
Hey, if you can, you can. If you can't, it's okay because I'm gonna clean house.
Sounds like a challenge.
Now he's got to come back. Hey, man, I got nothing but love for you, brother. I tell you that all the time, and I mean it, and I appreciate you more than I think you know. Keep doing what you do, man, and we'll check you soon, yeah?
Yes, chef. We'll see you later.
See you soon. All right, Dave, give us the updates, man. Give us the dirt. Tell us what's going on in barbecue world. Ralph, we brought you in, but you were bowling, so we put you back out. We're coming back to you. We're coming back to you.
Man, barbecue has been crazy. We've been 2 weeks on the road, plus with the VooDoo Chef Underground in the middle. So that's 3 weeks. We got 2 more weeks to go. We're heading to West Palm Beach this weekend. But, you and I got to get together here sometime tomorrow.
Right. Wait,
and
I thought we said Thursday. What day's today?
Today's Tuesday, but we got to figure out what time Thursday and where we're going to go.
Heard.
So, yeah, I know it's crazy. My days are all blended together, let me tell you. And but no, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, this past weekend, we thought we had a pretty solid cook, but sometimes the judges say elsewise. But it is what it is. We're not going to change anything.
You know what? Some of those underground teams are right now going karma, bitch, karma.
Yeah, I mean, we had one. We had a judge's note. Like we turned in our pork. They're like, yeah, the money muscle had a 1/4 inch of fat on it, and it affected our taste deal. And it's just like, really? Come on, man. You show me a piece of pork that doesn't have any fat in it, and I'm going to show you a piece of beef jerky, So, but it
was an edism.
Pretty much. But this past weekend we were in Lake City. It was a first-year event. Man, they took care of us. It was nice. Had 32 teams actually from across the country. So this was a pretty big deal. We didn't finish as well as we wanted to. My teammate Paola, she wasn't able to make it this weekend. So her, yeah, I know, crazy, right? So I was actually solo to a point. her son Gio, we call him Fuzzy Monkey because he's got that little bitty fuzz spot right there on his chin. So he actually came in to help me out just a little bit, just to run boxes and whatever I needed. But it's hard when you have a 2-person team and each person has their own set of stuff to do, and you're trying to do the whole thing. It wears on you. That in the kitchen where you get a chef go down or something, you got to cover 2 stations. It's hard, but you make do. You don't make excuses, and you just press on.
Ed, Patrick, Yoli, they all say that same shit all the time. I just don't get it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't get it.
I mean, I know she wanted to be there, and we missed her not being there, but she'll be in West Palm this weekend with us, and
she didn't have a uniform. That's what it was. She didn't have her uniforms.
Is that what it is? I'll have to check that next time. And then a couple weeks ago, we did the 12 hours of barbecue in Sebring. It correlates with the 12 hours of Sebring race. We actually had a really, really good cook down there. The only thing that killed us was my chicken, but I'm sure you've seen the little secret we did.
Yeah, I saw the updates.
Yeah, so it was good. So we got a couple little tweaks to do. Nothing major. Nothing that we got to go rewrite the recipe on. I just have to execute a little better. When you're by yourself and you're trying to think for 2 people and do whatever. I mean, it wears on you. You miss some stuff. So, our timing was off a little bit. I was late getting chicken on, and then in the end, it hurt me on brisket because I was late getting brisket off. And you wouldn't think 10, 15 minutes will make a difference, but let me tell you, man, it makes all the difference in the world.
It's funny how the small things make huge impact.
Details.
Yeah, absolutely. Devil's in the details, man. I quoted Big Eddie C this week. Sin by omission or sin by commission. Same fucking shit, right, Ed?
That's it. Same result.
I couldn't get mine open, dude. I didn't know how to open it. I have lotion on my hands, whining like a little bitch here. Wait. It's okay, man. I got this one. Hey, we got Chris Kowalik checking in, and he's going to be with us in 2 seconds. Got him in that green room finally. Ralph is back bowling. I was going to let you share some. Oh,
there he is.
Look at him.
There he is.
He's looking like our boy Mitch Smithy. Mitch Smithy said, glasses on or off for the picture? I said off. He goes, I got my brand too, chef. And the Underwood brand. Chef Ralph, what's going on, buddy? Oh, you're on mute. Hold on. There you go. Sorry, Doug. What's up, buddy? We're not announcing winners. So great job you and your team did, man. Your burger was baller. You made your own bread. What was your big takeaway from the event?
I mean, it's a fun experience. Seeing my students go from like rookies to basically, kind of feeling like they've been in the kitchen in real life was kind of the best experience in that. And then basically dealing with the stress of a lot of burgers and stuff and being able to kind of knock it out. I was proud of them in that way or whatever to get around and for that.
You guys definitely killed it. You did it in all 3 rounds. And what I loved about your team was the way they worked like a machine. And both teams did this. But your system was like left to right. Sonny started the burger, cooked one side on one pan, flipped it to another pan to finish it. He was building the bread and the burgers. They just came out and everything flowed like a machine. It was a joy to watch them.
Well, I would say that's part of our practice, kind of coming up with that setting line mindset. So that was a big part of it. Then we added, at the end, we added another caddy to it, which kind of added more stress to it. So, we felt like, he had to cook more burgers. So, when I felt like in that second round, he was like awesome on it or whatever. Got done quick. And the last round was definitely like one of those, to the face or whatever.
It was definitely a baller event, dude. And we're glad you came. What's the name of your bowling team? 1985.
No, man, I don't even know. I see that. I don't know if it's TV appropriate or whatever. I gotta go look and see what's on the sheet now. Let's see.
Oh, Rob, how far back do you and I go? 2010 or some shit like that?
2010, man. Like back in the day at Chamberlain.
That means you're some old motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of old. I think they give me a break. So we can publish that one.
Hey, for everybody texting me, blowing me up right now, no, Ralph is not blind. And Hollywood wanted me to
I'll see you.
Hollywood wanted me to tell you hello, dude.
Oh, cool. All right. We definitely got to get together or whatever. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's do it. So.
Twisted, you got anything for Ralph before we let him go back and bowl?
Hey, man, I just want to say that I'm glad to hear you guys added another burger to that burger because that burger was badass, man. Badass. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I would say the bread was like, one of those things you kind of sweet, but, it's kind of one of those in the background kind of hard things to achieve or whatever each round.
That was an amazing burger they did. It was nice and soft, but we all agreed it needed another burger. But if y'all did that, man, I know it was money.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Hey, Ralph, if I know you're going to lose at bowling tonight. You're blind and all. If you want to come back at 9:30 and lose in trivia, you're welcome to do that too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they my team called me like, "Oh, you up, dude? Let's go!" Like, come on, yeah. So yeah, definitely.
Hey, we'll see you, homie. Be good.
All right, appreciate y'all.
See you, man.
Oh man, just such a great dude, and his smile is so contagious. I'll never forget the day he walked up on our door at Chamberlain looking to do some volunteering, and man, just that smile, so contagious, such a positive guy. I love having him around. As I'm
glad to hear they put that other burger on that burger because, man, I could eat one right now. I could eat any one of those 8 burgers right now.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, just the subtlety of the burgers. When you look at every burger, and Ed, Patrick, please chime in. Ed, I know you weren't there in the prelims because it was during the day. So we had 8 burgers. And we had the pleasure of seeing the descriptions in advance. Yep. So Patrick's sending me all these descriptions, and I'm like, motherfucker, this one's going to win. And it was a open face burger topped with an egg. It was an Eggs Benedict. It had hollandaise. They had a jalapeno hollandaise. On paper, that was the VooDoo-fied burger. They knew what I liked. They knew what I do, and they did it in a burger. And I was like, this is it right here. But it still all comes down to execution. And there were definitely some challenges. Ralph was as sly as a 7th grader when I taught there, says Jennifer Rossage. Hey, Jen, not to I love you. Ralph and I were just saying how old we were. Don't be mad at me. So on paper, that open face burger should have won, but they still had to execute, and they hit some challenges. The burger from Hillsborough High School, holy cow! When you bit that burger, that 7-spice bacon was fucking. I'm not going to say magic because it wasn't magic. It was 7-spice, and that might have been the downfall. They didn't incorporate as much VooDoo as they probably should have. But the flavor of that burger could be on any menu in Tampa Bay. But just like the barbecue competitor, you have to know the rubric and you have to know what people are looking for. And unfortunately, on this rubric, a heavy percentage of that rubric was best use of VooDoo. And I think that might be where they fell short because their burger was phenomenal. A blend of beef and pork, that pork to help add fat and moisture, and that 7-spice bacon was just insane.
Yep. Had the habanero jelly on there.
Right, habanero jelly, cherry barbecue sauce.
Yeah, cherry barbecue. Yep.
Another one. On paper, you're like, oh my God.
Yep.
Had they just not made their own barbecue sauce? I know you're a culinarian and you want to show out. We're highlighting VooDoo. Use the VooDoo Smokehouse barbecue sauce. Make that a cherry barbecue sauce. It's easy to make your own flavor profile and create what you want in your mind. but to be able to take a convenience product, barbecue sauce, and turn it into something you're happy with, equally as skillful. And that was the challenge. The animal style burger, my daughter was saying tonight at the table, I want an In-N-Out burger. I want an In-N-Out burger. And my wife's like, I'm like, where are we going to get one? And she goes, and my wife says, do you really think we're going to fly to California to get you a hamburger?
Hey, they're building them in Tennessee now. They're getting ready to put an In-N-Out burger in Tennessee.
There I'll drive to. I'll go there.
The closest to here is Dallas, Texas.
Ain't happening.
I'll drive to Dallas. I'll drive to Dallas for an In-N-Out burger.
You should have heard the sell. She goes, Mama, you want to go on your cruise to Alaska? I think there's one that leaves out of San Francisco. And I'm like, who the fuck's paying for all this? Not this guy. Not this guy. I'll take you to Chamberlain. You can get an animal style there. Because it was good. It was good. And we could go on and on. The Frida burger from East Bay, the chicken burger, the double stack with the Sig sauce from Armwood. Who am I missing?
Durant had that Cajun mac and cheese burger.
Oh my God, with the onion ring on top.
Yeah.
Oh, double patty. I'm all about the double smash, double patty, double fist, and double hand drip. Right? Durant had double patties. Right. They had a hamburger patty and a mac and cheese fried patty. Holy cow! That mac and cheese just kind of smoothed everything out with its creaminess, kind of settled everything down, and then it kicked you with that fried onion ring. Man.
Oh, yeah. And then Robinson with their Jamaican jerk.
Right.
Yeah, the jerk burger was good too.
They only lost by 1 point.
Yeah.
They lost by 1 point in the semifinals to Armwood. I mean, couldn't have been more close.
Yep.
And Mitch, I don't know where Mitch is at tonight. Spider's checking in saying awesome burgers. And now that we got Spider, Ed, and Patrick in the room, God knows Yoli's not going to come hang out with us. I do got to say, I say this all the time. I get to be the guy to stand up front and go, hey. But we could not do what we do without Big Eddie C, who's been around the longest, hanging out with my sorry ass, and Spider and Patrick, the young blood. We could not do without these guys, and everybody's got to keep that in mind. You guys killed it, and I thank you more than anybody for supporting it, because it is that important to help continue with the youth of America, like we say. Big Eddie C does it every Tuesday night. But nothing but love, man. I appreciate you guys. And that's why once a year we go out and we party like rock stars all by ourselves and drink way too much and listen to shitty rock and roll music.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's wrong with that at all. It might have to happen twice a year, right? Matter of fact, let's start targeting, if we go March, April, May, June, July, August, let's start finding, VooDoo Bash. September's VooDoo Bash, right? August, September. Let's go somewhere after VooDoo Bash. Let's find a badass. When's Brett Michaels? Let's go to the Brett Michaels Rock Show. I mean, Night Ranger's there. We get to see Sugar Gay. Oh my God.
Oh.
Dude, if you have not seen the Sugar Gay video on YouTube, where the guy just keeps calling Sugar Ray Sugar Gay, oh my God, that is hysterical. Sugar Ray is just so hammered. We got Billy Floyd checking in. You sexy bitches, what's going on? Tim Keelik, no such thing as a shitty rock and roll show, just Steel Panther. Tim Keelik, that's you and Big Eddie C all day. Showing me this video of Steel Panther in school, and then they pan out, and there's a groupie in the room, and I'm just going to leave it there. We're on my school computer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Listen, man, if you can't appreciate gangbang at the old folks' home, you're not alive.
I'll stick to my cleaner version I'll stick to Spinal Tap, okay? I'll stick to Spinal Tap and Big Bottom. Hey, Twisted, give us real quick, where are we going, where are we heading, where can we see VooDoo next with Twisted? What's the bigger goal? We got to get my boy Chris Kowalik in here because, man, we've already done an hour, and we still got at least an hour up to 11. That's right, Tim Kowalik. These amps go to 11.
Well, this weekend we're heading down to West Palm Beach to the Florida Outdoor Expo. So if you're down in that area, come hang out. We're giving away barbecue samples. We are going to do some VooDoo pork down there and some other stuff. And
we're going to have VooDoo product.
We are going to push some VooDoo product down there for the public. We're going to do a couple things for them, and we're going to have a good time. And then we're going to go a little closer to home here, about 2 weeks, up in Davenport. And then we're going to take a little time off. Paul is going to have a little surgery here soon. Nothing major. Everything will be cool. So we're going to take the month of May off, and then we're going to get ready to start our summer fall swing, which is going to be pretty crazy. So
and everybody, when you go out and you check out Twisted, make sure you understand who the captain of the team is. It ain't the guy with the beard.
It ain't me, baby.
It's the chick with the VooDoo pants. That's all you got to know.
Yeah, and the chancleta. The chancleta. You got to watch out for that.
Yeah, you watch out for that shit. Don't cut her across. She'll throw that shit at you. Hey, Dave, man, you going to stick around for trivia?
Probably not. I got to get ready for some stuff. I got
That's all right. You're just bettering my odds, man. You're just bettering my odds.
Even if I was here, I'd better your odds. So
I got to
get ready. I got an early shift in the morning and get ready to roll. So,
dude, keep rolling that smoke, man, and letting us know how we do. We'll see you in a month, but I'll talk to you before that, buddy.
Copy that, man. Y'all be safe. Appreciate it.
Hey, till next time, Twisted Love, brother. Man, that guy is just a fucking rock star.
Yep.
Oh man, so Paola, his better half, told me one day, I want some of those yoga pants with the VooDoo logo on the side, and I'm like, no problem. They thought they were gonna get them faster if I hooked them up. Man, that was like a month ago, and they just came in. So if you're checking out, looking for Twisted, you just look for the barbecue sporting the VooDoo yoga pants down there, and you make sure and throw her lots of love because she's got way more clout than Twisted does. And he's in the green room going like this because that's not a secret. I would have said it with him here too. Man. Hey, final thoughts before we move on, because we got to get Kowalik in here. Kowalik and I go way back, almost, I think maybe even farther than me and Ralphie. Maybe even, close to me and Del Campo. Not farther than me and Big Eddie C, though. Final thoughts on Underground, Big Eddie C?
I think we've covered it, man. It's always an enjoyable experience to watch kids stepping up, playing the big boy game, man.
Right. And we're going to talk about that too. Patrick, anything on
eating all of those burgers is now getting me excited for Bash.
Doesn't, right? And all these people out there singing it, don't sing it, motherfuckers, bring it. You know, Dane, we're doing Bash. Motherfuckers still ain't signed up. I'm throwing you under the bus there, buddy. And neither has Adam. Neither has any of the guys from last year. Timmy, you're in the room, man. Tim, you're my boy. I got about 48 cans with your name on it, and they don't say Monster. They say something else. We still got to connect and get that. But, you got to sign up, man, because in a couple weeks, we're about to start talking garbage. And Chris, I see you in the green room going, what are they talking about? Sign up for what? Yeah, you're going to hear about it in 2 seconds. And if you don't know, next week there is no podcast because we will be doing our Patreon event, our Booties Unite. If you're interested in Booties Unite, Patrick, will you drop that in the text bar? You can check it out. We will be making shrimp and grits this week. We're going to give you a little preview of what that kind of looks like. And Big Eddie C, we've got episode number 2 of Let's Get to the Bottom of This with Big Eddie C. We're going to see you in 2 and 2, guys. Be back in a minute. That's the little Wink Martindale for you. See you in 2 and 2. Big Eddie C, I cannot wait. We're going to be breaking down the bass line from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic. But I got to ask you, that montage of amazing bass players there, who's your favorite in that montage? Leland? We were just talking about him not the other day. Les Claypool?
It's hard because it's like there isn't one guy.
No, there's not, man.
Yeah, because you got
wait. Billy Sheehan might be that one guy.
Billy Sheehan might be the guy.
He might be that guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him live.
Oh,
yeah.
I was front row this close. It was amazing. Mr. Big at the Rocket Club.
Oh wow, forgot about that. So I'm with them too. I saw him with Dave and Mr. Big. There's just so many guys. I'm partial to my man from Metallica from back in the day too, but Jason Newsted.
Yeah.
He was
League of his own, man.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him because he played on the first Flotsam and Jetsam album, and when he comes jumping out on that first song, just hitting the chords and then just it's like, holy shit, man. I was like, So when I saw he joined Metallica, I was like, well, fuck, I'm sure they're missing Cliff Burton, but this guy is a force.
He's the real deal. And he's the real deal when he could leave Flotsam, go to Metallica, and then go, you know what? I'm good. And go back and do what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, he played on 2 or 3 albums by a Canadian band named Voivod, and those were really good too. In fact, don't even get me on the tangent because I think Metallica has fucking wasted Robert Trujillo on his albums. I watched him cut loose with Suicidal Tendencies, and I don't feel like he's been doing that on the Metallica albums. So,
I can't wait, dude. I love talking music. I love talking bass. And let's get to the bottom of this. We're gonna take Blood Sugar Sex Magic, and we're gonna take a look at Flea. We're gonna analyze that. So make sure wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you download what you listen to, look for Let's Get to the Bottom of This. Don't just hit the one episode, like it, subscribe, so you get notified every time something new comes out. We got Danny from Wicked gonna come in. And he and I he's going to sit in one week, and we're going to take a look at the album Star's first album, and we're going to break that down. And then Big Eddie C and I, who knows, we're going to take a look at Yes. I'm going to make Ed take a look at some Kiss albums, even though Gene Simmons' old ass had to sit down for 5 minutes at the festival in South America. But that's coming. But, right now, that's old school. That's going back farther than the beginning of Chamberlain. But, when we started at Chamberlain, it's amazing what you can do when people believe in you. And, I truly believe that Pam Peralta is that person who just, when she believes in you, she's going to drive you to be the best you can be. And if she taught me anything, that was it. And her believing in me taught me to believe in those even more so than I did, to believe in those under me. And, when we started Chamberlain, we kind of backdoored into this program through the Restaurant Association where we were putting students out into industry and they were getting mentored. Is this spider sending me fucking cat videos? We got involved with this program where we mentored students in industry, and the Restaurant Association, looking to make a mark for themselves, they looked at our program. I don't know why, because I was on the Restaurant Association board and whatnot, and they go big, man. They don't play. They go big. Outback was obviously very big with the Restaurant Association, and so Outback got in and played. And I'm old; it's a blur. We started with Pete May and Louis Carbonell, and we kind of faded in and out and through a whole bunch of different players in the game. But there was always one constant, and it was Chris Kowalik. And, Chris and I had stayed in touch throughout the time. And when I moved to Irwin, he came out and spoke to Irwin, no longer with Outback, now with Cali. But then he and I ran into each other at an event. We may or may not have both been drinking. And it's like, and we connected real quick. And I'm like, dude, you got to come on the podcast. The next thing you know, here we are. And we're getting ready to chat. And I can't tell you how much I love this gentleman, because he believes in helping growing the future. And that's why he's here today. So, help me welcome in Chris Kowalik. What is going on, brother?
Hey, what's up?
Wait. You got a fucking tap behind you, motherfucker?
Yeah. Yep. The old kegerator.
Motherfucker.
What do you mean you got barrels behind you? Come on.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, how are you, man?
I had to step it up. I told you how much I liked your room.
It's been a minute. We ran into each other at Burt Kreischer, I think it was. And,
yeah.
Other than that, since I left Chamberlain, it's just kind of been in and out. But I want to go all the way back, man. You were at Outback, and you were working under, am I right when I say Amy?
No, it was, man, we're going way back. It was, I'm having a lapse here.
It was Amy.
Amy?
It wasn't Lewis.
No, it wasn't Lewis.
Who was
it?
It
was, well, Lewis was in South Tampa. I did both stores.
Right.
I worked all around Tampa. So
I know you were up in Carrollwood.
I was in Carrollwood. I was in Henderson. But Erica.
Sadoff.
Yes, Erica Sadoff.
Yeah.
Got to give her props. She was the best partner I ever had.
And by partner, he means Outback proprietor.
Correct.
Not life partner.
Managing partner. She brought me up through the game, and that's when we met. Man, we did tours with your kids, and
we did, man. We did amazing things. I would bring them down to you, and on the front end, they would have to research Outback and learn about Outback, learn about the business, learn about how it started in Tampa, learn about how successful they were, how many stores they had. And then we came down to you, and I just kind of went, here you go. And, dude, you had them all through your kitchen, cooking and working
oh, yeah.
during the lunch shift. They were working lunch shift side by side.
That was great. I had free labor. We were punching blooming onions.
No, he's joking about free labor, but I mean, you got to understand, and educators in the room and our educators out there watching, how it is to manage a group of even 20 culinary students. We took them to Outback, and part of the deal is we just kind of step back and act as the facilitators, and Chris would treat them like they were employees, and he would pair them up with his real employees. And they would work every station. They had somebody in pantry, had somebody on grill. They did have somebody on bloom, somebody with the hostess. And they worked the lunch shift up until we started hitting peak. And then we pulled them out right before, it got real. But we can't recreate that, dude. What was that like from your end?
It was hard, honestly, from my end to do that, obviously. But it's worth it, because I remember back then we had at least 3 or 4 of your guys come work for us.
Right.
From Chamberlain.
Correct.
And
we did. We had people from Chamberlain go work there. I heard a lot of stories about your restaurant, dude. What can you tell me from your side that you heard about from the students, maybe their experience or wackadoo stories that they tell you about from our side?
Well, it's different. It's not what they expected.
You know, we put one cat out with Lewis in South Tampa, and Lewis is like, dude, what am I going to do with this kid? I'm like, dude, he wants to work. He wants to be on the line. The kid was probably 6'4", bigger than me.
Right.
Motherfucker passed out in the middle of the rush. They're trying to catch him so he doesn't hurt himself when he's going down. He's laid out on the floor, and they're trying to get him woke up. And Lewis was like, dude, you fucking suck, man.
That's a big dude to try to catch.
Oh, man. But, you know, we had stuff like that all the time. But, you know, the students that we had with you guys always seemed to just really enjoy what they did. You know, we had Christine Dabbs worked with you guys for a long time.
Yeah.
And she went on to hospitality school at UCF and really put that to work and would come back and work with us. Thank God. Helping us do what we do with the foundation.
Yeah, man. I'd love to. I mean, you start with the younger kids. I feel like I take them after and try to grow them. So we have the same mentality, but you just get them first.
Yeah, I get them when they're fucking pain in the ass. You get them stupid.
Well, it's just as hard.
Right, true that. So tell me, your time at Outback, you started under Erik Sayedov, and you know.
I started before that, actually.
Well,
I did 19 years.
19 years with Outback. Now, we have talked about this. You had a different relationship with Pete May than I did. I love Pete May. I'm sure in some sense, you know, he made some impressions upon you.
Absolutely.
I think he's a fabulous dude. His wife is amazing. And
love his wife. His daughters were really awesome. The one thing that he always taught me, luck is not just luck. Luck is when opportunity meets luck. Oh my God.
It's stuck, man. It hit you hard. Luck is when opportunity meets hard work.
Yeah. I mean, luck is when you're doing your damn job and somebody comes in, okay? And you're doing your goddamn job.
That's it,
you
man.
know?
That is like some Zig Ziglar shit and that era of motivation, and it's real. I mean, every motivational expert that's out there just rehashes everything into the current terminology. You know, hard work and opportunity is what luck is. And if you're busting your ass and that opportunity arises in front of you, people are going to call you lucky. It's not lucky. It's you know, it's nobody sees the hard work that goes into success.
He taught me. I mean, I will never put on a dog and pony show for anybody. You walk into the place that I own, you're going to see what you see any day. I mean, obviously, there are the surprises that happen every day in our industry, but that is how it runs every day.
So, Pete May, I've quoted him, I think, a couple times tonight on this podcast. He was a proprietor, went on to be an RVP. I think he's responsible for the state at some point, maybe. Just a great partner with Outback. Kyle Tidwell, the Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman. Discuss. Were you related to Tim Kowalik? What the fuck? So you went from 19 years. You went from probably an hourly to a key to a manager.
Yeah.
Ultimately earn that proprietor opportunity. True statement?
Right.
And
true statement.
Where did you do your proprietor?
I was a proprietor in the Villages.
The Villages,
Florida.
Is it true they're all swingers in the Villages? Or is that rumor?
Everything you've heard is true.
That's fucked up, them old bastards.
From the loofahs to the
Who the fuck is that is? Was that you, Ed?
The key parties.
My sister-in-law live up there, and
I know.
It's all true, man.
yeah, when we get out to dinner with them, you know, we end up like walking by the bar, and there's some women that are just making it very obvious they are on the prowl, man. It's hysterical, man.
If you want to go there, anybody with shiny shoes are looking for a man. That's one of the signals. All the loofahs have different meanings, and yeah, my wife and I were pretty much proposed a few times while we were just eating at the bar.
That is absolutely hysterical, and I gotta right now throw love to your wife. I don't know when it was. Somebody who does a lot to take care of me really wanted to go see some fucking shitty ass emo DJ that was at the Hard Rock, and I just said, "Hey, does anybody know anybody at the Hard Rock that can get me tickets to see this stupid ass fucking emo DJ?" And your wife came across and sent me a private and goes, "You really want to go to this?" I'm like, "No, but my publicist does." And so maybe her sister had a hookup or something.
Yep. Yeah, she used to work there.
Yeah, throw much love that way. Give gratitude, because Yoli absolutely loved that show, and I think there was all of like 6 people there, but you know, she loved it. So you go to the Villages, homie, and this is where we kind of go like this, you know?
Right, yeah, that's where
I'm tapping out at Chamberlain mentally, and you're promoting through your career, and you're now proprietor at the Villages. How many years did you spend there?
3 years.
Is the Outback contract NDA? Are we allowed to talk about it? Not allowed to talk about it? I'm just curious.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I did not finish my contract.
To be a proprietor, you have to buy in.
Yep, I bought in. It was supposed to be 5 years. Because I resigned, I left. I got my buy-in back, but I did not get what I would have gotten if I finished my contract.
So yeah. you buy in. I'm just gonna make up a number. Because I'm dumb and easy. We're gonna say you buy in for $50,000. That's an easy round number.
Okay.
If you do your 5 years, and I really don't know the number, and I don't care what the number is. I know about kind of the perks and benefits because I know a lot of you guys. But I don't know specifics. If you do 5 years, you get a nice hefty payout, right?
Yeah, it goes there's an algorithm based on the last couple of years of your store sales and profits, etc. But I felt like I wasn't appreciated, so I moved on.
And you know, that takes one, as Mick Foley would say, testicular fortitude. Plus
sure.
a lot of knowing who you are and what you want out of life. And, you know, I know a lot of educators, you know, we got this thing called drop. If you stay 5 extra years, you can get like $350,000, $500,000 payout. And I mean, I'm doing 30 and tapping the fuck out. Now that could be a lot different when they say, look, here's the check you're going to get if you do those extra 5 years. I might say, all right, I'll stick around. But like right now, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like I'm going to be effective or beneficial. And we're already planning for that 30 years. And I don't mean me planning like, what am I going to do in my household? Because I think we all know I do what I do for the love of what I do. I'm planning for where I work to be able to move on if I do leave. To tap out and walk away, man, that's a big deal.
Dude, I felt like I was not getting through to any of the people in the area, for one.
Or community.
No, my people.
So
my team, that was a very difficult labor situation. And
I imagine you're in. I mean, if you look at the average age of restaurant workers, you're talking what, 18 to 30, and you're in a community of fucking like dust plus.
Right. It was very difficult, and I just didn't have. I just busted my balls to get through the day every day, and I'm working stations as the managing partner. Trying to get, it was insane.
Now, let's clarify. I've known you a long time. You don't have a problem with work.
No, not at all.
Staffing, I could only imagine up there would be tough. I was laughing. I could walk in, and you normally walk in and you see, nice little, if we were talking today, you'd see like some Gen Zs or maybe a younger millennial at that front desk. Hey, how you doing?
My hostess was 69 years old.
Hey, what the is, bro?
Holy shit.
I had servers average age of 40 to 60. I mean, it was difficult.
Dude, did you have to give him a break during early bird time?
Yeah.
Nap breaks? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, a double was unheard of. Okay.
Dude, we laugh, but that is funny as fuck, though, bro.
No, when we come from the school of hard knocks and we're used to 15-hour days, going there and like, oh my God, it was insane.
So when I used to work, now we're talking a long time ago because I've been in education way long time. We're talking the 90s, early 90s. I was out at the buffet on Courtney Campbell Causeway, and we had this dude named Bud. I don't know where Bud came from. He only worked Sunday brunch. He only worked the omelet station. He was like 60 fucking years old.
Hey, I'll take a Bud.
Your motherfucker used to come in like right at the last minute, only set up his own station, never help anybody. It's like he went to the CIA. Sorry, guys. And sorry, Tim. And then he would fucking, at the end of the shift, he'd come in the back every week and he'd go, whew, that was tough. Excuse me while I slip into my smoking jacket. Patrick, you have no clue what that is. That was a line from Liberace. And he would go and he'd get out of his fucking jacket and put on this other jacket. And then he'd be like, all right, I'm out of here. And I would be so pissed because he didn't clean. He didn't do a damn thing.
Oh, fuck that.
Dude, I bet that's what the village was like. You had 30 buds.
Man, it was terrible.
How did you get suckered into that shit?
Pete fucking May.
So we said all this nice shit about
I know.
Pete fucking May. Sometimes your biggest curse.
I actually opened that store as a brand new store opening as a trainer, and I ended up back there, 10 years later, and I had a lot of original hires. It was good, but man, staffing was just too hard. The guests were crazy with coupons. Dude, coupons literally stole my life away.
Oh, so your workforce included my buddy Umberto Del Campo, and your customer base included my buddy Umberto Del Campo. Dude, that sounds like fucking misery.
Yeah. So I came, and my wife worked from home. We went back to Tampa. So thank God, came back to Tampa, found CRG, and
Chicho Restaurant Group.
I worked for Cali. Fucking amazing.
Now, are you the proprietor out there at the new Tampa Cali?
Yes, sir.
You're a rock star, dude. No, that is fucking amazing.
I love them. Love the family. Love what they do. Love what they're all about. It's amazing. You know, Outback kind of corporate. You know, they gave away. They started cutting, and I love somebody that really says what they mean and does what they mean and cares about the people, dude.
You know, that's reality. And, you know, I'm not taking anything away from Outback. I don't have your experience with Outback, but
no, I'm not either.
Like that at the beginning. And I don't know where they're at now. I don't deal with them much at all. I know some of the guys who are in R&D. I work with some of them, but you know, at the beginning, I truly believe they were about their people. And
they were right. I wholeheartedly think that I stayed a little too long, but they were amazing. Dude, I would not be where I am without them. So I do appreciate them for sure.
I don't know if you see Patrick and I were both scanning our computers, and I bet Patrick's scanning for the same thing I'm scanning to see if there's a burger on your menu. Is there a burger anywhere on your menu?
Negative, sir.
Well, you need to create one, motherfucker, and you need to enter VooDoo Bash, where we are going to crown the best burger in Florida. And maybe you could talk to CRG and create a burger that you could put on the menu so you could compete.
Well, look at Daily Eats. Go look at Daily Eats.
Oh, you guys own that too.
Yeah, CRG.
Dude,
you were just looking at Cali?
What's that? I was looking at Cali. The potatoes at Daily Eats. Now, let's be real. You and I know they're potatoes, right? Fuck, they're good, man. If you guys would just get better coffee.
Bro, I think I saw you post, man, that you love Eggs Benedict, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay,
yes.
The what is it? The something street bully?
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite, dude. Yes, that's my favorite, dude.
If you guys would just get good coffee, your coffee sucks.
We're working on it. Okay.
No, fucking have him call me, dude. Your coffee.
I don't drink coffee. What? You got coffee?
Snob.
You have coffee?
No, but I'm a coffee snob. Just let me pick your coffee.
Well, I pay a shitload of money for shitty coffee.
And it sucks ass.
I know.
Oh my God.
I don't even drink it.
You know what? If I wanted diner coffee, I'd go to fucking Western, the ranch house in Town and Country, where I'm going to pay, I could still pay 59 cents and drink all I want because the pot of coffee is 27. Fuck, it's horrible. Your coffee sucks. I love Daily Eats. I mean, I love Daily Eats. My kid, she goes, Poppy, I love Daily Eats. And, you know, we've been going to Daily Eats since before you owned it. And, right? And I'm like, all right, we'll go. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, we're going to Daily Eats.
I love going there. I love that breakfast.
Oh, my man, EFA, what's up? Hey, Chris, meet EFA, everyone's favorite arts. And just so you know, Patrick is 3FA. You can figure it out.
Yeah, he's tied for second. You know, everybody's behind Luke.
God forbid he has another kid. He might move to fourth.
Yeah, right, exactly. We're done because of that.
Hey, Patrick's like, I can't
drop any lower.
There's no medal for 4. You know what else I love in your group? You know, my kid took me to Dirty Taco. And, you know, the broccoli at Dirty Taco is you know, I love hollandaise. You know, I love Eggs Benedict. I absolutely love broccoli. The broccoli at fucking Dirty Taco is sick. Absolutely sick. And I catered my mother-in-law's birthday from, I'm going to fuck up the name of the place. Lime. It's not called that anymore. What's it called?
Green Lemon.
Green Lemon. I catered I catered from Green.
Well, you fucked up the other name too. It's Taco Dirty.
Same shit. Same shit. I'm dumb. But I catered from whatever the fuck. We had lots of green lemon.
Green lemon, yeah.
So we did, dude. I gotta tell you, the value, fucking A, man.
Bro, we kill anybody.
Oh my god.
You want to try to cater from Panera or any of the Chipotle or any of these other fucking bullshit people? We give you real food at an amazing price.
I can't
It's
tell
amazing.
you how impressed I was, because I did some work for a restaurant group in town, and you guys were one of the first groups doing bowls. Cali didn't exist. Taco whatever didn't exist. You guys had you had lime, you had Chichios, and they were fooling with making the two names down at the Chichios in South Tampa. And I met my buddy at Daily Eats. We had shitty coffee. I don't think you guys owned that at the time. And we were researching bowls. So we went to, I think it's now called Aqua or some shit. It used to just be called Chichios. And we went
water.
Yeah, we just went down there to check out your bowls. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I was not impressed. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And why is this a thing? And we passed on bowls. God damn it, we were fucking stupid. Because bowls became the thing. You guys made a fortune on fucking bowls. What's your fucking fresh fucking FK?
FK's blowing up.
Wait. I just love your logo. Because fuck is my favorite.
I know.
Word, right?
I know. FK.
Yeah, you got to get me. I'll trade you a butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon for an FK shirt.
Deal. I got you.
I wear 4X.
4X heard.
Oh, but dude, I'm so fucking excited that you're at Cali, and I almost feel fucking guilty because I've gone to 2 events out at Fat Rabbit and I didn't come by and say hello.
Dude, that's literally down the street. And Cole used to be a goddamn chef at Cali.
I know, and Cole's in the podcast room tonight.
Oh,
Cole is watching.
Hey, I go to Fat Rabbit all the time, dude. That shit's good as fuck.
Hey, you know what? Since we're talking about it, if you're out there in the chat room still, I know we're like way past time, but I'm going to put the invite out there. If you want to join in and play trivia with us, VooDoo Games is right around the corner. If you haven't guessed, Chris and I could do this all fucking night. Just talking shit about people we know, people we grew, just fucking killing.
Yeah, we didn't get into anything,
Dude, we're just having fun, man. That's what it's about, man. I'm excited that you're the proprietor out there. Now that we're going to come out, you guys got to come out to the school more often and talk with the kiddos more often. That was great. You sharing your experience is amazing. And the fact that I think you brought
I brought
the owner's son.
The owner's son.
I don't remember his name.
His name's Matt. He's the president of Cali.
He's in my phone.
Yeah. And I would love to keep doing stuff with you, man. That's why.
Matt Lanza.
Yep. What are you doing?
Texting him right now.
Taking pictures.
He's going to be like, who the fuck is this? Because I've only met him once.
Oh, man.
So why don't we create a VooDoo burger and put it on the Cali menu? You can't say they don't eat burgers. You can't say it doesn't fit the concept. Everybody eats a fucking burger.
Believe me, I do.
but you're not the owner.
I am not the executive chef. I'll introduce you to Primo. I'll bring Primo the next time I come to your store.
We all know fucking Primo. Now I'm gonna text Primo, motherfucker. So's Pat.
I think
You know Primo?
I know.
I know Primo.
Fucking light his ass up.
Primo,
I've been asking for a burger ever since we got rid of it, dude.
Excuse the pause in dead air.
Checking to see if I got
it. How's the weather over there, Ed?
Wait,
I don't
did you
know.
guys see the comments from Billy Floyd?
I know.
Lighting her up 3-1 last I heard.
That's great.
Billy was commenting on your background, Ed.
I know. Being a smacked ass. Typical of Orlando people. Son of a bitch. Hey, just because I don't have all that fancy stuff besides that mirror behind me. You know.
All right, just text Matt and Primo. What the fuck, man?
I'm glad I had a couple drinks.
You spit your drink out, motherfucker. You need to be on every week.
Let's go. Maybe we'll get some viewers.
You know. All right, just do a whole podcast on stories from the villages. Shit.
Wait, you guys could. I'll put it on the VooDoo channel, but I don't want to be on at all. The prude of the group right here. I may say fuck, but I'm the prude of the group.
Oh, am I not allowed to curse? My bad.
No. You can cuss all you fucking want.
Yeah.
Kowalik. Primo. Come on, Primo. And Matt.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
now you're doing a group?
Yeah. Let me know when this materializes. I'll come out to your store. We'll all chat.
Well, Matt lives in Cali right now, and but I can definitely get you Primo.
Well, I'll come. We can meet on Kennedy, or I can come out to your store. I'd rather come out to your store. I've never stepped foot in a Cali.
And that's bullshit. But okay. I know.
Wait, sorry. You're correct. I am sorry. I have not. But you said
you've been invited many times.
True. That is a true statement. That is a true statement. Sam Select is checking in saying you guys are funny. Sam, why don't you jump in here with us and play some trivia? Click that link. Carl, you got time. You're in. Jump in for trivia. Let's get some VooDoo games going. Wrap this up. We're going to book Chris for another podcast where we might actually talk about something people give a shit about. Not really. Probably not. We'll pretend to, but ain't going to happen. Sam, one link above you. Click the link. Jump in for trivia. Patrick's pulling up VooDoo. Oh, it's not even trivia, is it, Patrick?
It is not. We don't have trivia tonight. I got something a little different. I want to change it up.
Do you have a compressor on your microphone tonight, dude? You're sounding very Johnny B-ish.
I did research. What do you mean?
Tonight is Outback Trivia. Hey, do you know Carl Miller? Carl Miller's an Outbacker too. Do you know Carl?
Oh yeah, love Carl, dude. Silver
Carl.
and smoke. Let's get it.
Jump in. He's watching right now.
Is he here?
Yay, Chris.
Where's Carl at?
Trivia. Carl has a
fucking love Carl, dude.
Carl's
it's Jen, jump in. Let's get some trivia. Come on. Jen says we're her weekly entertainment. That is so sad, but thank you so much. And don't forget next week, Jen, we'll be doing shrimp and grits.
You know what's cool, Chef?
Jack Daniels?
No, yeah, for sure. But
okay.
Back in my day when I did those competitions, it was cutthroat, dude. People fucking turned my burners up and burned my shit. What you guys did was fucking cool as hell.
Dude, thank you.
That was awesome, dude.
And just so you know, trivia is cutthroat, so.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about that.
No, dude, I appreciate the love. I mean, we go back a long way, and I'm very comfortable when we're bullshitting. And I appreciate the love you're throwing. But, you know, you helped create everything that we're talking about tonight. And when I was thinking about what we were going to call this, you know, we got to believe. And you're one of those guys that early on you believed. And, you know, I didn't experience that in education until I moved to Chamberlain High School and got who I consider my mentor in education. And, you know, she motivated me and drove me. I had that in industry, but I didn't have it in education. And when I finally got it in education and I was able to marry the two, you know, it was a difference maker. And, you know, I spoke to her Saturday, and I just, you know, we were going into the finals of VooDoo Underground, and I invited her to attend, and in the same voice said, thank you for doing what you did for me. And, you know, that's important. And, you know, you're one of those people that believed from day one, and I believe that you still believe. And that's And to quote Billy Floyd or Journey, don't stop believing. and I love you, man, and I appreciate the love that you showed me, the students of the program, and everybody that you're mentoring today for our industry. Good night, Sam. Sam's leaving. But you know what? Coming in right now, Carl Miller, if he turned his phone and come in the screen, he's there. He's just not.
You know, you hear me?
We hear you, buddy.
There you go.
We hear you.
It's Tuesday night. There we go.
Oh my God.
I
6'2".
love you so much. I log in while I'm driving, so that's what you get.
Patrick, can you fix that?
No.
I don't think that's on his end.
Not enough coffee or water to fix that?
No, not enough coffee or water to fix that. You got my name, you got my voice. I am here.
All right, here we go. Chris, man, before we jump into this, nothing but love, man. I truly appreciate everything you did to help us grow students along the way. I look forward to continuing that some way, shape, or form. Most importantly, I'm going to get out to Cali. We'll arrange that. I'll come down. My wife and I, we've been trying to go out every weekend, and maybe wait. Do you
check out our brunch, bro?
I don't give a shit about brunch. Do you serve beer?
Yeah.
What kind of beer do you got? Coors Light?
No.
Motherfucker. What close to Coors Light do you have?
Yeah, hey, Silver and Smoky Seminole Heights on Sunday.
Do you want an Ultra?
I'll drink Nick Ultra. I'll drink that. You have that?
I have Ultra Beach Blonde.
No. I drink water.
Yeah, water. That's what I figured. Yeah, Ultra for you.
Do you serve Jack Daniels?
No, we're liquor or beer and wine only.
I'll go to Cole after I go to you.
Okay, there you go.
He's got.
Hey, hit him up right in. It's right up the alley, in.
I know. I feel like a jerk.
As you should.
Touche. Nothing but love, man. But right now, there's going to be no love because it's time for VooDoo Games, dude.
Oh.
What are we doing tonight, buddy?
So we're changing it up a little. Instead of doing a normal trivia, I'm going to show you guys up to about 10 or 11 different sports teams logos, professional logos.
It'll just be 10, no ties.
Hopefully no tie. Right? But I have 11 just in case. So all you have to do is look at the logo and then tell me the name of the team. Don't just tell me the city that they play for. So, for example, if I show the Tampa Bay Buccaneers logos, don't just say Tampa Bay. I need to hear Buccaneers as the answer, or Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What happens if I just say Buccaneers?
That's fine. Yeah, but don't just say Tampa Bay, because some cities and states, they might have more than one team. So if I was to show a New York team, don't just say New York.
Like New York, so you know, Big Eddie C, I'm a little intimidated the way you're spinning that gator paw. Oh, Carl's checking in. Look at that. Look at that.
Where are you going down?
Fireworks. He's driving home.
Transmissions from another galaxy.
Right. UFOs are real. All right. So just for clarity, Patrick is going to put up a logo of a sports team. We will name either by the trade name or the city and the trade name.
Correct.
That team. and we will earn 1 point. And the person with the most points at the end of tonight's VooDoo Games will have the opportunity to have their name entered into a drawing where they could be selected the winner of a prize that could be named at a later date. So good luck to everyone.
Is it whoever hollers first?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the rules. Shit. If you think you know the answer, shout out your own name. And wait until Patrick calls upon you, because if he does not call upon you, that answer does not count. And we will be watching the comments, because we all know Don Hill's out there, and he's going to be cheating for somebody. Don, you're welcome to come play every week. Just get your ass in here and play. Carl's playing on the drive home, unless you're a cop watching this. And the next day, he's on stage getting a spotlight on him. Don't worry, the only cop that watches this is the lead singer of Scream Machine.
All right, let me go ahead and share my screen here. As soon as I do, the first logo automatically will come up. And here we go. VooDoo.
Baltimore Colts.
That is not
VooDoo. Oh, wait. Why did I say VooDoo?
I don't know, Chris.
Indianapolis Colts.
Indianapolis Colts would be the correct answer.
Patrick, kiss my ass. That logo was not updated.
How old are you, VooDoo Chef?
That is from the Baltimore years. I protest.
Oh, okay. You're so confident, too.
Truly noted.
Eddie C, am I lying?
We'll have to check that.
Eddie C, am I? VooDoo,
Chris.
All right, VooDoo.
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. All right, number 3 coming up.
Chris. New York Yankees.
Chris, yep.
Was he in first?
He was. I was getting. Yep.
Wait. Are you sure about that?
I mean,
are
you
you sure?
At the same time, so.
Are you sure?
All right, number 4.
Chris.
VooDoo.
I'm going to go with the red, as in the. I'm going to go with the blue, as in the blue and the gray.
That'll be not correct.
Civil War. I win.
Chris.
It's the Canadian Cannons, Chris. It's the Canadian.
The Wexen player.
It's the Canadian Cannons.
No.
Big Eddie C or Carl?
Ed, it's the Cannon guys from the Bucks.
No.
The Goober Crew.
Watch out, they might watch.
Carl, you got any guess here?
No.
All right. So the correct answer.
Not even a third one.
Correct answer for this one was Arsenal FC, so Arsenal Football Clubs.
Wait, is that a sport?
It is.
No soccer. You can't have soccer in here.
Not a sport. That's Sunday in West Chase, dude.
Thanks.
What number are we on here? How bad am I losing?
So we're moving on to number 5. Right now I have 2 points, Chris, and 1 point, VooDoo.
Who's Chris?
All right, number 5 coming up. VooDoo.
That's a Minnesota Timberwolf.
That is not correct.
Yes, it
is.
Chris?
Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies is correct. NBA.
I hate you, Chris Kowalik.
I knew I was going to kill it this one.
And Patrick knew I wasn't.
Right.
He even put it out on the internet so people would come play.
I saw it ahead of time.
Because he knew I wouldn't have any clue about any of these.
You're doing good, man.
Well, if we need to ask some real facts, like, who invented the hot dog, or, some real pointless pop culture trivia.
Who did invent the hot dog?
Who's the third Kardashian?
I think it's up for debate.
All right. Logo number 6. Chris.
Detroit Red Wings.
Fuck you. I was in first.
That's my home team.
Detroit Red Wings, yes.
I'm very sorry for that.
Formerly known as Hockey Town, now known as the Degenerates.
Now known as the town of Ted and Kid Rock. Hey, what makes Detroit pizza Detroit pizza? Is it the fact that it's square, the cheddar cheese around the outside on the crust? What makes it amazing?
Okay, first of all, it is delicious. They do something weird where they put the sauce on top of the cheese.
But doesn't Chicago something similar?
And Chicago's deep dish, not the same. If you come to Tampa, I got a little spot that I'll show you.
Tell me
that
where.
has Detroit pizza.
I know you think that you're tuning into the VooDoo Chef Podcast worldwide, and we're broadcasting from New York City right now, but we're all in Tampa.
Okay. Right across from the Yingling Center?
Down by USF.
No. I'm sorry. The Yingling, actually the brewery, not the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, go right across the street. There's a plaza there that sells Detroit pizza. Go try it.
Is that the same plaza that Rye Rice Chicken and Waffles was in?
I think so.
I'm down. I got you. Eddie C, you let me know when we're going.
All right. Let's find a day.
Tomorrow?
All right.
Big Eddie C. No side conversations, real deal. Your delivery has been made. It's in the freezer. And if you would like, we could take it to Ybor on Friday, and you can come down and eat lobster rolls with us at Ybor on Friday.
Okay.
Oh, that's good news.
You coming too, Chris?
Where am I going?
Ybor City. You ever been
Friday?
to the Flan Factory, Jose Palau's place?
No.
He's going to be on the podcast on the 9th, man. It is so fucking baller. He's got my favorite pan con lechon sandwich, roast pork on Cuban, and he makes like 6 million gazillion different flavors of flan.
Oh wow!
We have a program. We have a school located about a block away, and on Friday we may or may not be making lobster rolls. If you want to come by,
That's cool as shit. I do not love lobster rolls, but
well, we do, and that's why we're making them.
do it.
You got to write a lesson for a purpose, and the purpose is we want.
Absolutely.
All right, wait. Do I have a chance in this game, or should we just?
I'm not hating.
There's always a chance. There's always a chance.
Are you giving up? Are you giving up, Chef? That's bullshit.
Wait, I got this much left. We could go all night, homie.
Oh.
You're family. We could go all night.
Let's go, Pam.
All right, so where are we at?
All right, so there is a chance. Right now, I got 4 points, Chris, and 1 point, VooDoo.
Well,
and I have 4 questions left, or 4 logos left.
Chris, your stream. I don't know what's wrong with your stream, buddy. You keep coming in and out. I don't know.
Oh, you're messing it up.
All right, here we go. Numbers.
I have no idea the answer to your question, but we'll.
Yeah.
I think we're good, Eric, because we kept moving. I just wanted to make
sure.
Yep,
we did. We're past it.
We're good. So ignore my text. All right, question number 7, or logo number 7.
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Wilson tennis balls.
Not be correct.
Bullshit.
Sorry. Ed?
Chris?
Washington Nationals is correct.
Baseball. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, one of the new Major League Baseball teams.
That's the ugliest logo ever. I was gonna guess Walgreens.
They did used to have a good little diner inside the Walgreens. I'm just saying, get a grilled cheese sandwich and some fries. It was pretty baller. Grandma took me.
All right,
the 5 and dime, right? Hey, that looks like Michael Jordan owned the team or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know that.
Well, I heard I heard he owned the team. I don't know if that's true. Wait! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Wait! We got a problem! You're exactly right, Jen. It was Woolworths, and they had the 5 and Diamond, had the diner inside. But now it's time for a little this or that. This or that. Who is the better supporting actor for Michael Jordan? This or that. Was it Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman? Big Eddie C.
Pippen, man.
Patrick Arch.
I would have to agree. I would say Pippen.
Carl Miller.
Oof. No, Pippen was number 2. The Three Amigos was Pippen, and then Rodman would be the third. So Pippen.
Chris Kowalik.
No way. Rodman was the one.
I love you, homie. Rodman,
dude.
Man. Oh, my God.
Nobody can score. He shut everybody down.
He shut me down in Miami, and it was cool. I was happy, but he is the man. Rodman's the man. So we got a 3-2 vote. Unfortunately, we're losing because everybody in the little room there is saying Pippen too. Pittman's a stud. I heard his bourbon sucks, so I'm still gonna vote for Rodman. All right, Patrick. I don't have a chance in hell now, do I?
You do not. Sorry. Kind of.
Yeah, fuck you, Chris.
All right. Logo number 8.
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
I'm going to go with Toronto.
Come on, Chris.
Toronto's not correct, Chris.
New York Islanders.
New York Islanders is not correct.
What?
Come on.
Who the hell is it? It must be a soccer team.
It is not a soccer team.
Who the hell is that?
Eddie.
Oh, the Rangers. Oh, my God.
New York
I said Islanders, not Rangers.
You did. You did.
Shit.
Yeah, remember me with Baltimore Colts? I could be winning right now. I'm just
yeah.
I lost my whole confidence. Pat lost the whole idea about we gotta believe. You know, I'm just saying, if he would have believed in me a little bit.
This is so fun.
Papa moment's gone, buddy.
So since I did not hear who shouted out that answer first, both Ed and Carl are going to get a point for that one.
Oh, good job, guys.
And Dana's at home right now going, that's why I love Patrick.
All right. Logo number 9.
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat is correct. Yep. Miami Heat.
Who was the coach of the Miami Heat that used to coach for the Lakers as well, I think?
Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat Riley. Hey, did the Celtics
slick back hair?
Right. He was cool. The Celtics win? Anybody know?
Oh, shit. All right, so I don't know.
Me either. Nor do I care.
I'm watching the Lightning game. It's 7-3 Tampa Bay.
I was just trying to make conversation.
Actually, surprising, the Lightning are kicking their ass.
Who are we playing? Oh, it's playoffs. Who are we playing?
Toronto.
That would be a maple leaf, which you would find on the side of a the purple whiskey, which sucks because we got to have the American-made 1904 champion whiskey right there, Jack Daniels. Just saying.
Canadian whiskey's not that bad. Come on.
It's not that good either.
I mean, is it better than Irish whiskey?
No.
No?
This is it, man.
All right.
This is it, homie. When you come on the float with us, this is it. What do you think those barrels behind me are? Hey, wait, Chris, I want you to see my bar mat that's on my desk.
I know what you're all about. I was just asking the group.
I had my first Jameson at age 53. How's that tell you? Guess how old I am?
I just had my first Jameson last week.
Because it's not that good.
And it was mixed with ginger beer. And I was like, I mean, I guess it's okay.
Or it's not. I don't see. I had the videos in our cache here because Nick Nack said you got to have a Guinness if it's going to be St. Patrick's Day. Never had a Guinness.
Oh, so I saw that one.
And then all of a sudden they're giving me fucking car bombs.
Yeah, your first car bomb.
Never had a car bomb, and you know what? Don't know that I ever need another one. And then I say, Patrick, why are we doing this? He goes, because we can. Great. I could also be drinking Jack right now.
When you're in an Irish pub, then you may as well.
Yeah, but we didn't have fish and chips. We didn't have rum. We didn't. We had fucking Guinness and a car bomb.
Yeah, we didn't eat, but that's an Irish inspired beverage right there. I mean, so if you go to Burns, are you going to get the salad? Probably not.
You didn't have any corned beef.
I'm definitely
it didn't happen.
Salad at Burns. I'm definitely getting the tableside Caesar at Burns. 1,000%. 1,000%. And then I'm going to the dessert room and getting an espresso martini or 6.
Or 6.
Legitimately ordered 6 the last time I was there. I know nobody's surprised.
No.
Patrick.
All right.
Hi, Carl. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, never dull moment.
Turn your phone, homie. Turn it the other way so we get your wide view. What? Carl, meet Chris. Chris, meet Carl, even though you guys know each other.
What up, bro?
A long time, man.
My Outback people.
Keep killing it, dude.
Carl, you connected with Mitch. Is that going to work?
No, I'm already booked.
No. Hey, you know what? You snooze, you lose. If you're not fast enough, you can't get the silver and smoke, right?
Nope, I'm in St. Pete twice is coming up, so it's just a busy week for Silver and Smoke. So,
hey, where can we find you on social media, my friend?
Facebook Silver and Smoke 11, website silverandsmoke11.net.
Is it or is it Shift 7?
Shift 7 on Facebook, courtesy of Meta. The word "and" on World Wide Web.
Guys, make sure you check out our boy Silver and Smoke. He is a rock star, and every now and again he's throwing that dirty brisket. And
the dirty brisket was it brings a tear to my eye. And so it's tasty.
You know what? He's selling out all over town, so make sure you get there early. And Patrick, I don't know the score, nor do I care. Are we on number 10 here?
We are on number 10, quite frankly.
Just so everybody knows, I do believe, and I believe I'm the winner, and that's all that matters.
All right, so for number 10, it is another soccer team, I'll tell you that. And it was voted the most popular sports franchise in the world in 2022. So that's just a little hint. VooDoo.
I'm going to go with the most amazing soccer club, coached by Mr. Ted Lasso. I don't even know the fucking name. Coach Beard's name.
That is not right. Carl.
Wait, that is so right, and everybody needs to watch Ted Lasso.
Manchester United. Yep.
And I knew that. I just wanted to plug Ted Lasso.
On every Wednesday.
Is it on Wednesdays? I thought it was on Thursdays.
Wednesdays.
Oh, fuck. I'm waiting an extra day. Fuck that. So now I got Survivor, AEW, and Ted Lasso. Not that I watch wrestling and Survivor.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Patrick, what's the final scores here?
4 points, Chris. 2 points for...
Wait, no, say the names first, because I lose track.
I just closed it. All right, Chris won with 4 points. I believe almost everybody else had 2 points.
How many did VooDoo have?
VooDoo had
6 points. 6 points for VooDoo.
What? What?
Hey,
VooDoo
Chris, you are the winner of VooDoo Games tonight.
Yep.
And because of that, you will have your name entered into a drawing where you could be selected the winner of a prize that could be named at a later date.
You're right. Yay! I win nothing.
Yay! Same thing you won last time. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, we're consistent. We give away the same
You're
prize.
the man. Hey, I need some of that zest, bro.
Zing?
Zing. Yeah. I didn't know about Zing.
Patrick, do we have any Zing?
When did you come out with Zing?
About a year ago.
Fuck, man. I've got everything else. I've never even heard of Zing.
Patrick, Ed, do you know if there's Zing in my trunk?
I thought we sold it all on Sunday.
All right, if we sold it all, I got to go to.
It's not at my Publix. It's not at my.
We're not at Publix anymore. They owe me a lot of money.
Ace Hardware.
Yep.
Ace Hardware in Oldsmar, Boozy Pig in South Tampa, Just Grilling on Dale Mabry. What's Starkey Market on 54? Are we still there, Carl?
God, everything's far away, dude.
I don't think so.
Where are you at, Chris?
Temple Terrace, dude.
Oh, dude, I work close to that. We'll connect with you. But I do have to go to Lakeland to pick it up. And on a positive note, I don't even know if the fellas know this. In the very near future, you're going to see 3 brand new seasonings from VooDoo, breaking it right here first. I can't remember what the fuck they are, but there's 3 new seasonings coming out. I think one of them is we're going to do a dry. Oh, we're going to bring back Bones. We haven't had Bones in 10 years, but Bones is going to be coming back. That's going to be amazing. It is a dry mojo powder. And it is insane. When we switched packing plants way back in the day, we dropped Bones, but we've had a lot of people asking for it. We're going to bring Bones back. We're working on a dry rub steak butter. So it'll be a finisher when your steaks come off the grill. You'll be able to hit it with a dry powder, which will emulate the flavors of steak butter, a maitre d' butter, and it is going to be off the chart. If you've ever had, we use VooDoo butter all the time in everything we do. We're going to make it in a powder form so you can add it right to your steaks. And so many of our ambassadors are using dirt and red together, and they call it Red Dirt Roads, kind of like that song, that country song, Red Dirt Roads. We are going to put out a limited run of Red Dirt Roads. So you'll be able to get it already blended, already mixed, and be able to put that out. And it's going to be absolutely cool. I can't wait. Much love to all our ambassadors out there, including our Sam Creighton, our number 2, Mr. Carl Miller from Silver and Smoke, and the guy out there killing it on the barbecue circuit right now, Mr. Texter coming in as I'm watching. Just had VooDoo butter on shrimp for dinner. Nothing but love, Jen. Add that blackening seasoning and make it blackened butter, barbecue butter. Put it over the top. Our brand new ambassador, Twisted, who checks in the 3rd Tuesday of every month and gives us that barbecue update. And soon to be ambassador, as I have no doubt, Backroads Barbecue up in Iowa. We're going to be taking the VooDoo love up there with IFA and sharing VooDoo love all across Iowa. But keep a lookout for all those new products. And don't just look at our new guys. Look at our old guys, like Chris Kowalik, who've been there from the beginning, helping us educate the future of culinary. Chris, a lot of the guys who you've touched, help us touch, are out there in industry right now. One of the guys that went through your store, Mr. Tony Ficca, he's toured the country and the continent. He's worked in Thailand. He's worked all over. And he actually, I'm a little jealous, got to cook for Prince.
Wow.
And he's one of the guys that went through Outback. Christine Dabbs, we all know Dabbsy. She's host on Education Group 101. She went through the Outback process. Miss Olivia Phoebus worked at the Outback Carrollwood. She is now an event planner out there in Melbourne, Florida. We could go on and on, Chris. It's because of people like you that help us do what we do, and we cannot thank you enough, my friend.
Love being a part of it, man. Appreciate what you do.
And I would love to say that thank you for doing what we did, but in turn, I'm going to say thank you for doing what we do, because we're just going to continue to kill it and continue to make an impact. I'm so excited that you're at Cali, and I feel like such a schmuck because you've been there probably, 3, 4, 5, 10 years now? 5 fucking years.
5.
And you've come to see me, but I haven't come to see you, so I owe you.
Hey, I love you no matter what, man, and you always been there for me. No matter what, we're going to continue to do it together, dude. Love you. Keep rocking, dude.
I love you too, man. Create a fucking hamburger. I'll see you guys all at VooDoo Bash, our next event. Until then,